generally what I love about working here is that there's an overall more modern approach to the practice of law, in that you can, from the comfort of your own desk, from the courthouse library, still connect to all of your files, still be able to do the work that you need to do in order to deliver the highest level of service to your client. And that's something that I think is rare to find, but it's a trend that I think Winright law is sort of at the front of it. As a very busy trial lawyer, I am very rarely in the office, especially if I'm in a lengthy trial. And so what I need is to know that if I'm not physically here and a client calls, and often people facing criminal charges, it's always urgent. So they need to be able to feel like they are connecting with somebody who is going to get the message to me. And part of the really great things about the type of modern communication that Winright embraces is that I pretty much get my messages in almost like a triplicate form, whether it be email, whether it be with our messaging platform, or even by phone call, so that depending on the level of urgency, my clients can always feel like the message will reach me, whether or not I'm in trial or whether or not I'm out of the country even. And so that type of flexibility, knowing that my clients will constantly feel that level of service, even if I'm not physically able to answer the phone, that's extremely important to me. Well, personally is probably the biggest change, because I'm a young mom as well. My son just turned 3 this summer, and I think like most people who are parents of 3-year-olds, they're extremely demanding. They want as much mommy time as possible. So it does mean that if I have a short court matter in the morning and I want to take that afternoon to spend time with my son, again, I have that comfort of knowing if something should arise, I can always be reached. Somebody here at the office will physically let me know that it's happening. And it's also knowing the level of professional service from our reception services to the articling students, even though I'm not part of the firm in the same sense as them as an employee, as I am a sole practitioner, I still enjoy the benefits of that level of support. Well, I think that especially for those who are in my similar position, either somebody who is a parent or somebody who wants to be a parent and trying to figure out, can I actually do both? That was a question that I was starting to ask myself. You know, is it possible to still have the career that I obviously went to school for and have put all these years into, while still being the type of mom that I want to be? And it wasn't until I really sort of came here and looked at the type of support that was here, and obviously the staff here, Winston, the founder, that I saw that what he had built here was aimed exactly at that, to be able to support those who really do want to be able to work remotely. If they don't want to, they don't have to come into the office. So it's that level of flexibility and also cooperation and making sure that your needs are met. I think that it is the wave of the future, and I think that what's happening here at Winright is great in that respect, because I have that ability now to feel more comfortable with the level of service I'm able to give to my clients, while still feeling like I'm not missing out on time with my son.